सहोदितं श्रीनन्दनन्दनं वन्दे राधिका चरणोदयं गोपीजनसमायुक्तं बिन्दावनं मनोहरम् वाञ्छाकल्पतरुश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्यश्च पतितानं पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। मूकं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घयति गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे परमानन्दमाधवम्। वृन्दावै तुलसीदेव वै पिया वै केशवस्य च कृष्णभक्तिपदे देवी सत्त्ववत्त्वयि नमो नमः। नारायण नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयो मुदीरये। संकीर्तने कृष्ण कथोपदेशे गौरीयपत्रस्य प्रकाशने च सदानुरक्तो गुरुभक्तियुक्तो भक्तिप्रमोदाक्ष जगोद्वरुन् ध्येयं सदा परिभवग्नमभिष्टदोहं तीर्थास्पदं शिवविरिञ्चनुतं शरण्यं भित्तात्तिहं पुनतपाल्भवाद्दिपूतं वन्दे महापुरुषते चरणारविन्दं यत्पादपल्लवनखचन्दमनिच्छटाय विस्फुरिजित किमपि गववधू स्वदर्शि पूर्णानुरागरससागरसारमूर्तिः साराधिकामयि कदा कृपां करोसि। श्रीकृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानन्द श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवसदि गौरभक्तबिंद श्रीकृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवसदि गौरभक्तबिंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे। आजानुलंबित भुजौ कनकाबुदातो संकीर्तनैकपितरो कमलायताक्षो विश्वाम्बरो द्विजवरो जुगधर्मपालो वन्दे जगत्प्रियकरो करुणावतारो। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे। नमामि गंगे तव पादपङ्कजं सुरासुरैर्वन्दितो दिव्यरूपं भुक्तिं च मुक्तिं च ददासि नित्यं भावानुरूपेण सदा नरानं। गङ्गातरङ्गरमणीयजटाकलापं गौरी निरन्तरविभूषी त्ववामभागं नारायणो प्रियमनङ्गमदापहारं वाराणसीपुरपति भजवीशनाथं। वागीशजुष्वदने लक्ष्मीर्यस्य च वक्षसि यस्यास्ति हृदये संवित् त्वं नृसिंहमहं भजे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे। एवं जनं निपतितं प्रभवाहि कूपे कामाभिकाममनूय प्रपतन प्रसंज्ञात् कृत्वात्मसात् सुरसेन भगवान् गृहीतो सो अहं कथं नु विसृज्ये तव भित्तसेवां Evam janam nipatitam prabhavai kupe kamabhikama manuya prapatano prasangyat kritvat prasat surarsina bhagavan grihito swaham katam navisrijye tava bhitva sevam. Gauriya Goshtipati, Śrīla Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur Prabhupada, Paramahamsa Jagadguru ji ne, some Paramahamsa Jagadguru said that to collect all material object relating to our material enjoyment is our main disease. Krishne tara vishay sangraha kara, to collect all object which has nothing to do with Krishna seva. For our sense gratification, we like to collect. That is our main disease. So, Prabhupada speaking, Gauriya Goshtipati Śrīla Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Prabhupada, Paramahamsa Jagadguru said that this is our main disease, that we like to collect things having no relationship with Krishna seva. I mean, only for our sense gratification. Krishna tara vishaya sangraha, we like to collect. Like the crow going outside, collecting all useless things, all dirty things and putting inside the nestle. So, for personal sense gratification, we are always ready to collect objects or things having no relationship with Krishna bhajan. That is our most vital disease. We are getting enjoyment in material enjoyment. We are getting ananda in material enjoyment. But the topmost object, Vishaya, is Krishna. Topmost Vishaya, in the infinity universe, wherever you can go. The topmost object is Krishna. What a kind of excellent object Krishna is, we don't know. In one place, Prabhupada speaking, what an excellent object Krishna is. To realize it, to feel it, we must leave all material sangha. Whatever sangha is there, whatever sangha, all different kind of sangha, we'll have to leave to understand what an excellent object Krishna is. Krishna ki vastu. We are getting enjoyment in material object, material man, woman, we are getting enjoyment, but we don't know that Krishna is the topmost object. We are not getting enjoyment in Krishna Nam. We are not getting ananda in his service. That is our bad luck. What to do? Papa speaking, just like one man going to develop jaundice disease, jaundice. So naturally, due to bad condition of liver, due to distortion of biles, pitta rog, we are not getting any enjoyment in sugar candy. We are not getting misri. Misri very sweet, but we are not getting. Like one man when developing this kind of disorder of biles, and that time don't like to take even sweet candy, because that time the patient feeling is very bitter. Actually, it is not bitter, it seems. Similarly, those who are aversive to Krishna bhajan, less interested about Guru Vaishnava, Bhagavan, Harivimukh, Vishaya-shakto, having attachment to material things. We also don't like Krishnanam, Krishna Seva, we don't like. Vishaya-shakto chittanam, Vishaya-shakto chittanam Krishnavesha sudurataha. Vishaya-shakto chittanam Krishnavesha sudurataha. We know. It's not possible. So, due to poisonous reaction inside body, we don't like even honey. It's very, very nice. But we think it is bitter. Actually, that candy is the only medicine, sugar cane, everything is a nice medicine for this kind of patient. But still, we don't like. But be sure, in course of taking candy gradually, continuous, though we don't like, but still it is a medicine prescribed by doctor. So go on taking. When the disorder of this bias is over, then we can again we can feel sweet. Similarly, willingly or unwillingly, if we can go on doing Krishnanam, Krishna Seva, if you go on hearing Harikatha, in the beginning you cannot get any result. Just in the beginning there is no possibility that you can get result. But in course of chewing mishri, in course of that, gradually you can feel that your aversive attitude disappearing gradually. Then automatically you can feel some enjoyment in Bhagavad Seva. You can enjoyment Ananda in Bhagavad Seva, you can feel enjoyment. Then Krishnanam Madhuryo, then automatically what all are the excellent, absolute enjoyment in Krishna Seva, Krishnanam Madhuryo, what is the enjoyment in Krishna Seva, automatically you can realize. This way, though we don't like, but still at present in sadhan bhakti start late. At sadhan bhakti can start late. Sadhan bhakti means engaging our sense organ in Krishna Seva, but prior to that, before sadhan bhakti, sadhana kriya, it is just like one small boy imitating grandmother. Grandmother, doing, puja of Tulsi, she is also doing, or he is also doing this way, grow. It's a practice actually, not anything. So, sadhana kriya, after that sadhana bhakti, from sadhana bhakti means to engage all sense organ in Krishna Seva, and gradually you can get enjoyment in course of time. When Sarvasakti become favorable to you, Sarvasakti can give kripa, from then onward you can start sadhan bhakti. Then after that sadhan bhakti, bhav bhakti, prem bhakti. This way we can go on, but in the beginning we cannot get any result. But anyway, we should not lose our patience. Anyhow, we should not lose our patience. If we lose our patience, then big problem will be there. Big problem will be there. Some devotees, young devotees, they are going to Param Puja Siddhar Gurudev Goswami Maharaj, our Guru Pad Padma, Athat Bhaktivinoda Madhu Goswami Maharaj, your disciples, some going. Gurudev speaking 1 lakh Harinam, but when we can do, we have no time to do. Siddhar Goswami Maharaj speaking, see, we have so many seva. Param Puja Siddhar Goswami Maharaj speaking, that seva and Harinam is compensating factor to each other. We are doing Harinam to get more and more seva. We are doing Harinam to get more and more seva. We are doing more and more seva to get the taste of Harinam, to give satisfaction to Krishna by the help of Krishna Nam. That's why Prabhupada many times told, to do Harinam and to meet with Krishna is the same thing. To do Harinam and to meet with Krishna is all the same thing. That I already discussed. The sloka I started with, it is written, Evam janam nipatitam prabhavahi kupe kama vikama manuya prapatano prasangyat kritvat pashvat surarsina bhagavan grihito swaham katham navisrijya tavavitva seva. Prahlad Maharaj is lamenting, Hey Bhagavan, one by one, I am affected by different kind of desire, material desire. And due to this kind of desire, Jarabhasana, material desire, I have been following those ordinary people, those who are running towards fire of material enjoyment. Also what to do? I have been following them and I am driven by material enjoyment. I was habituated to follow the ordinary people, those who are very much attached to material enjoyment. So now I am fallen into an oil which is full of slack. So your Sevak Naradji Maharaj, out of his causeless mercy, he has accepted me as his disciple and bestowed Kripa on me. He has given all of Prakita Shiksha. So it is my duty to serve Guru Vaishnava, Gurudev. How I can live his seva? Evam janam nipatitam prabhavahi kupe kama vikama manuya prapatano prasangyat kritvatma shvat surarsina bhagavan grihita swaham katham navisrijji tavabhitva sevam. Prahlad Maharaj giving enjoyment in Guru Vaishnava Seva, Guru Seva. Guru Vaishnava Seva, gradually. So this is the vichar. Evam janam nipatitam prabhavahi kupe kama vikama manuja prapatano prasangyat kritvatma shat surarsina bhagavan grihita swaham katham navisrijye tavabhitva sevam. So, Prahlad Maharaj is speaking about his own experience anyway. From Laghu-Bhagavatamrita, we are discussing Siddhanta boliya chitte na karo alos, yahan hoite Krishna lage sudhiro manos. If we know analytically all the Siddhanta vichars of Dhamma, Nama, all avatars, everything, then we can grow our intensity of bhajan. We can grow our intensity of bhajan. We are discussing for the past few weeks about how from Sankarshan, the first Purusha avatar coming, first Chaturbhuho, after first Chaturbhuho, second Chaturbhuho, and first Chaturbhuho I was discussing and speaking all these things. All about this, I was speaking. So, already I discussed about this Shattata Tanto, whatever quotation Rūpa Gosvāmīpāda wanted to quote here in Laghu-Bhagavatamrita. There I already discussed this thing. Vishnustu Srini Ittadi I discussed. Vishnustu Srini, three different kind of Vishnu. I already discussed Purusavatar. Vishnustu Srini Rupani Purushakshani Atho Viduhu Ekastu Mahataha Sashti Ditiyam tu Ando Sansthitim Titiyam Sarva Bhutastam Tani Gyatva Vimuchyati. That I already discussed, but still I like to touch it. So, three type of Vishnu already the Sattva Tantra speaking describes the different forms of Purusha. Vishnu has three forms called Purusha. I already told first Chaturbhuha is there in Goloka, Shetadip. Second Chaturbhuha, Vaikuntha, Narayan is the Vaikuntha is staying there, Narayan. And around Vaikuntha there is four, Vasudev, Sankarshan, Padyumna, Anuruddha, everything. So, the first Mahapurusha coming from the Sankarshan, the first Vishnu has three forms called Purusha. The first Mahavishnu creates the total material manifestation, Mahat. Mahatattva means the possibility of creation hidden inside it. Mahatattva means the possibility of whole creation resting inside it. And this is called that first Mahavishnu creates the total material energy, Mahatattva. And I already told countless Brahmandas are created by him automatically. Actually, Yashvaika Nisheshito Kala Mathavalamma Jivanti Loma Vilaja Jagadandhanatha Vishnu Mahanasa Yo Yasu Kala Vishesho Govindamadi Purusham Tamamai. All originally Govinda. So, from Narayan originally, there in Vaikuntha, Sankarshan from there, Mahavishnu, and is infinity Brahmanda manifest. There is so many reasons. First of all, looking at Prakriti, many times I repeatedly told, Mahavishnu looking at Prakriti get agitated, balancing condition is disturbed, Satarajatama, disturbed. Balancing condition means no creation. Now disturbed, that Mahatattva appear, and after that infinity Brahmanda manifest. After that, second, it is called Karanodosai, Karanodosai Vishnu. Second is Garbhodagosai. Second, this Mahavishnu going to enter into each and every countless Brahmando, each and every Brahmando. Garbhodagosai is situated within each universe. And the third, Kirodosai, lives in the heart of all living entities. He who knows these three tattvas becomes liberated from the influence of Maya, clutches of Maya. After that I started speaking about Pratham Purusha Avatar. I started speaking about Tatro Prathamo Yatha Ekadasi Bhutoir Jada Panchavir Atmo Srishtvair. What written? Tatro Prathamam. First of all, Rupa Goswami would like to explain about past Purusha Avatar. Already I discussed, I like to touch and go pass away. Bhutoir Jada Panchabhir Atmo Srishtvair Puram Virajam Viracharjyo Tasmin Shangshena Vishtaha Purushavidhanam Abapu Narayano Adidevaha. Baldev Vidyabhushan writing in Sanskrit, Bhutoir iti Adidevaha. Adidev, who is Adidev? I told the second Chaturbhuha around that Vaikuntha-nath, that Narayan. So, Baldev Vidyabhushan writing in Saranga Rangada Tika, Tippani, explanation. Bhutoir iti Adidevaha Narayana Swayam Prabhu Yada Atmana Sankarsanena Srishtvair Utpaditvai Panchovir Bhutvair Virajam Jagadandarupam Puram Nirmayu Tasmin Pradunmavo Pusha Pravishtu Yada Purushabhidhanam Abapu Tashu Tattadrupam Purushavataratena Khyayate iti artha. Okay, I already discussed. First of all, the first of these three, Purushaha, I already discussed Pratham Purusha Avatar, when the primeval Lord Narayan created the universe out of the 5 elements produced from him. What Bhagavan told, Mayadhakshena Prakriti Swayati Characharam. So, the first of this is described the 11th canto, when the primeval Lord, 11th canto, that when the primeval Lord Narayan created the universe out of the 5 elements produced from him, or we can say it is an automatic factor. Because in Bhagavatam already written, Yatro yeno yatu yasu yasmai yad yad yatha yada. This way, Bhagavan need not depend upon anybody for the ingredients need to create this world, infinity material world, itself from him. Like I already gave example, a spider, from his saliva, creating one network. After the job is over, purpose is over, is going to, that spider going to eat up everything. So similarly, Nimitya Karan and Upadan Karan. Upadan Karan also from Bhagavan, not from outside. Upadan, Nimitya Karan. Nimitya Karan, Mahavishnu, Narayan coming in the form of Mahavishnu, Sankarshan coming in the form. And after the looking, so this way Nimitya Karan. Nobody can understand what is going to happen. Nimitya Karan. And after that all matters, ingredients need for creation, Panchabhut, there is some admixture by the help of which, the creation is germinated, how automatically produced from himself, and then second Purusha avatar going to enter into each planetary system, Brahmanda, he thus become known as the Purusha. Brahma Sangita, second Purusha avatar. In Brahma Sangita it is written, Tasmin Avirabhut Linge, Tasmin Avirabhut Linge Mahavishnur Jagatpatihi Sahasra Sirsha Purushaha. That is written. Tasmin Avirabhut Linge Mahavishnur Jagatpatihi Sahasra Sirsha Purushaha Itva Di. Also in Brahma Sangita, what I recite from Brahma Sangita already, the Lord of the universe, Mahavishnu, become manifest near the partial expression of the Supreme Narayan. He possesses thousands of heads, Sahasra Sirsha. Follow. So first of all, first Purusha avatar I already told, Mahat Tattva created, after that second Brahma Sangita, Pratham Purush, gone, etc. Each and every hair tips there is infinity Brahmanda, this is the case. And in Brahma Sangita it is written what I recited. Tasmin Avirabhut Linge Mahavishnur Jagatpatihi Sahasra Sirsha Purushaha. We know in Stotra we are reciting this sloka. So it is written, Brahma Sangita, it is Brahma Sangita written this way, Shyam Prabhu Sankarshan going to transfer all the bija inside the womb of Prakriti, and in the form of Pradyumna, he himself entering each and every Brahmanda. The Lord of the universe, Mahavishnu, becomes manifest near the partial expression of the Supreme Narayan. He possesses the thousands of heads, Sahasra Sirsha, speaking. We are reciting Purusha Shukta Mantra, Om Sahasra Sirsha Purushaha Sahasrakya. This, what Brahma told at the bank of Kira Sagar with all demigods and Shankar Bhagavan. So after that what happens? Ditya Purush Pratyekam Evamekam. What do you think? Pratyekam evang shakad ekang shakad vishati swayam Pratyekamevam ekaංශකාદ प्रत्येकमेवमेकांशकाद एकांशकाद विशति स्वयं गर्भोदकोशयः पद्मनाभो असौ अनिरुद्धकः इति नारायणोपाख्यानम् अनुक्त्वम् मोक्षधर्म के स्वयं सो अयम हिरण्यगर्भस्यो प्रद्युन्मत्वे नियामकः प्रत्येकम मेवम एकांशकांशकाद but प्रत्येकम एवं एकांशकाद अविशति स्वयं गर्भोदकस्यः पद्मो नाभो असौ अनिरुद्धकः इति नारायणापाख्यानम् अनुक्त्वम् मोक्षधर्मके सो अयं हिरण्यगर्भस्य प्रद्युन्नते नियामकः. This way, Dityo Tatraiva Tadantaram Brahma Samhita speaking this way, Athas Pratyekam Mevam Ekangshakanshakang Pratyekam Evam Ekanshakad Ekanshakad Vishati Swayam 28. It is also from Brahma Samhita 28. After that what happens? Is going to enter, by entering discover nothing there, is darkness. Discover darkness. Pratham Purush, Karanad Vasai, Ashtavaran Yukto, 8 different layers of Prakriti, Brahmanda Nirman, after creating what Sanatana Goswami has already told. Tivirno, Kiti, Apo, Tej, Marud, Bhum, layer, all, Ahankar, Tattva, all layer, all already in Brihad Bhagavatamrita I discussed long ago. So after creating this Ananta Brahmanda, Ashtavan Yutta Brahmanda Samuho, countless Brahmanda, unginat, that second Purusha Avatar Garbhodakasai, each Brahmanda entering, and there from his navel portion, one navel stem coming out, there Pitamaha Bhangma discovered him, Pitamaha Bhangma taking birth there. Some confusion can be there, because time to time in different Shastra, it is written in such a way so that we can be in confusion. How possible? In Mahabharata, in Shanti Parva, it is written, Bhagavan Narayan speaking to Devarshi, Jamai, Bhagavan Narayan speaking to Devarshi Narad in Mahabharata Shanti Parva, Jamai Turiya Sarup Vasudev, from him all Ananta Vishwa Brahmanda coming. And he is known as Sankarshan. Actually there is no difference between Vasudev and Sankarshan, Chaturvo. So, Tini Sankarshan, and from Sankarshan Pradyumna coming out, and from Pradyumna Aniruddha, and from Aniruddha Navikamal, navel person Prajapati. So there is one confusion. Somebody can say, In Mahabharata, Shanti Parva, it is written, they might Turiya Sarup, transcendental Sarup, Vasudev, from there infinity Brahmanda created. He is known as Sankarshan, and from Sankarshan Pradyumna, and from Pradyumna Aniruddha, and from Aniruddha Navi Kamal, naval portion, Prajapati Brahma is created. Now here is confusion, because we know Garbhoda Gosai Vishnu, from there Brahma took birth, not from Aniruddha. Here, Baladev Vidyabhushan like to solve this problem. Aniruddha, so surely not from the naval part of Aniruddha. Aniruddha is Bastijiv Antarjami, Bastijiv each and everywhere, every living entity there. Aniruddha, his position is in Kira Sagar, within Brahman. But here it is written like this, from Aniruddha coming. So now solution is there. Now, Baladev Vidyabhushan like to show us the solution. Brahma from Brahma is these 14 words. From Brahma, Charachar Vishwasamutpanna. Right, from Brahma. And each and every kalpa, repeatedly this creation going on. Repeatedly each and every kalpa. After all, each and every kalpa, it is destroyed, again created. Kalpa Baramwar is situated. Who, after manifesting, created this Brahmanda, and who is the Nikhil Jiver Paramatma, who Jini Prakritita Hiya Vishwa Brahmando Palan Karen, taking care of this Brahmanda Srishti Karen, and who is sitting inside the heart of all a living entity, Paramatma is Aniruddha. So, Narayana Upakhyan, one book named Narayana Upakhyan, Mahabharata, there. This kind of thing is seen there, Narayana Upakhyan. And another description we know, second Purush, Ditiya Purushavatar, out of Yogi Nidra, going to sit in the Garbhodasai. He is resting on Sahasrasirsa Purusha, Anantadev. Okay? Paramatma. So, second Purush, Yoganidra, out of Yoganidra, expressing Yoganidra, is going to sleep in Garbhodasai, and from his navel portion, Brahma created. So, whichever is correct, the confusion can be there. And from this murti, Garbhodasai, in the navel stem, coming out of that, in navel portion of that Garbhodasai, or Charachar 14 worlds, Bhur, Bhuva, Swa, Maho, Yano, Tapo, Satto, everything, and down, Atal, Vital, Tolatal, Rasatal, Patal, all everything there. So, his murti is untouched by, Rajas, Tamo, Shatogun, Asprishto, Shaprakasmai, self-manifesting, Shuddha, Vishuddha, Sattva. But in Srimad Bhagavatam, it is written that Virat Purush, those who are having thorough knowledge in Bhagavad, they can realize. This kind of discussion we are doing, but the commentator, Baladev Vidyabhushan speaking, why it is described this way? Because we already have seen in Bhagavatam, that Virat Purusher Padamul, Patal Lok. Tomorrow also I can discuss again. I can show from third canto how it is written that second canto and third canto are discussion, all all description there about creation. But there is one fallacy. Philosophically it is written that Virat Purush, that Bhuma Purush, Virat Purush, is Padamul, his lotus feet is Patal. Why written? Different kind of description given. Baldev was speaking, it is for those people having no brain, material brain. They cannot transcend this material conception and go up to that far. For them it is written. Baldev was speaking, those who are blockheaded, for them they can get some stability because of Prakita, they cannot think anything of Prakita. Anything you discuss with them, they can feel material. So, for those biased people, having blockheaded people, so that they can get at least some stability, that's why this is written. So, according to Srimad Bhagavatam, from Pradyumna, when sleeping in Garbhodakasai, Prajapati Brahma coming out from the navel portion, but what about this comment where it is written, Aniruddha, from Aniruddha Brahma came out, it is written just before we discuss what is the final conclusion. So where from? Brahma took birth from Aniruddha or from Pradyumna? What? These doubts need to be discussed. Now it is written, who is there in Garbhodakasai, Pradyumna, who is there lying in Garbhodakasai, in the ocean of Garbhoda ocean, Pradyumna, he himself is Aniruddha. To prove that oneness, only to prove that there is oneness, that is written actually. So, Garbhodakasai Pradyumna, from him, his lotus navel portion, one day lotus flower came out and with navel stem of that lotus flower, and Brahma discovered himself in the core of that lotus flower. Actually, Baldev was speaking that they are all same. That's why it is written. So Brahma took birth from Pradyumna or Aniruddha. The answer is given. Who is Garbhodakasai Vishnu? Who is there? Who is there in the sleeping condition? Jogo Nidra, Abhivuto, Garbhodakasai Vishnu. He himself is Aniruddha. Inner meaning is that Shyam Prabhu Sankarshan Pradyumna, he is the father of Hiranyagarbha, Janak or Antaryami. So, automatically, Pradyumna, Aniruddha, there is slight difference, and we are, for our understanding or thinking, but almost same. Only Abhed Sikar Kuriya. So, Baldev was speaking, this kind of comment this kind of comment written to imply, to make us understand, to give us the idea that there is slight difference in Pradyumna, no difference actually. Tattva to, according to Tattva, all the same. Tattva to all the same. No difference. So, Janaka Antajate, Pradyumna, Aniruddha, there is no difference to show us that there is one tattva. That's why this kind of discussion given. Actually, from Pradyumna Garbhodakasai, Pradyumna is the Garbhodakasai Vishnu, and from him came everything. Lotus. Not from Aniruddha. After that, we are going to discuss about third Purusha avatar. The same Mahavishnu is known as Narayana in this mundane world. From that eternal person has sprung the vast expanse of spiritual water, casual ocean, which is the subjective portion of Sankarsana, who always abide by Bhagavan saying in Parabrahma, Narayan, the above mentioned Supreme Purusha, Mahavishnu, with thousands of subjective portion, responses in the state of divine deep Yoga Nidra in the water of celestial ocean. Tadromo bilajalisu vijam sankarsanaksham sankarsanakshascha tadromo bilajalisu vijam sankarsanascha haimani andani jatani mahabhuta bhutabrithani tu iti. Okay. So we discussed already Tasmin Avirabhutlingi Mahavishnu Jagatpatihi Sahasra Sirsha Purushaha. Okay, from Brahma Gita. After that, Narayanaha Sa Bhagavan Apostasmat Sanatanat Avirasan Karnornodhi Shankar Sanatmakaha Himani Andani Yatani Mahabhutabritani Cha Lingam Atro Swayam Rupash Lingam Atro Swayam Rupashanga Veda Udirita. So now we are going to touch third Purusha avatar. Third Purusha avatar we are going to touch. Actually, some confusion there in different Shastra. That's why you wanted to solve this problem. So, there's a little difference, or no difference almost, between Pradyumna and Aniruddha, very close in one minute. With this sense, it is written from Aniruddha Brahma came. Actually, not that. To make us understand that is almost non-different, all same. That's why. Actually, from second Purusha avatar, Brahma came. And in the Kira Sagar, Aniruddha Vishnu is the Antaryami of all each jiva. Besti Jiva Antaryami. Aniruddha. So from Pradyumna actually came Brahma. This should be known. Atho yat atho yatvat tritiyam sadrupam tachapi drishyate kechit sadhyantara iti ditiya skandho paddhataha. Anantar, third Purush avatar, his Lakshan indicating third Purush avatar. Bhagavad Gita Mahapuran in second canto, it is written by the help of 8 sloka, already written. Ashtam Slok Dara, Titiya Purush, 8, Ditiya Adhyay, Ditiya Skandho, second canto, second Adhyay, Ashtam Slok, 8 number slok. Titiya Purush is Tattva explained. Who is Sarva Bhutasto Titiya Purush? Who is the Vasti Jiva Antarjami of all Jivas? To him, to whom to whom all Mahatma Gan, those Mahatma watching inside the heart, Hidaya Akase, Nivaskari, Padeshamartam, very small size, and Chaturbhuj, Shankho, Chakro, Paddo, Chakro, Shankho, Gadadhari, Purush, Dharana Kuriya Thake. So, in Bhagavatam, second canto is Antarjami, Adrisya Purush, Avadharito Hoil. Who is going to take care of each and every Brahmanda? Oh, he is taking care of the whole Brahmanda, he is taking care, only the Vishnu. Okay. After that, it is over. After that, it is in Gunavatar, about Gunavatar. Gunavataras tatratho kathante purushadiho Vishnur brahmacha ruddhascha sthiti sargadi ka karmane Satyam rajastamaiti prakritir guna prakritir Satyam rajastamaiti prakritir gunang stais yukta param purusha eko ihasya dhatte sthittadaye hari virinchi haretvi sangya shreyangsi yatro kholu satto tattanurninam shu. So, the third Purush, the third of the 3 forms of this third Purush avatar. From second canto, we can get some description. This ends this going to ends the definition of Purush incarnation. Second canto, beginning Titiya Purush avatar. After that we are going to discuss about Gunavatar. Now we are going to discuss about Gunavatar, third Purushavatar over there. Purushavatar, out of this Purushatraya Nirupaner, now we are going to discuss about Gunavatar, Anantar Swayam Prabhur Shangsho Garbhodasai Vidyun Haite. You can remember? Swayam Bhagavan Sri Krishna, after that three division, I repeatedly told Swayam Roop, Tadikatma Roop, Avesh Roop. For Swayam Bhagavan, Tadikatma Roop, Bilasa Sangsho, to divide it, Tadikatma Roop can be divided, Bilasa Sangsho, from Sangsho of Purushavatar, Manantar Avatar, Jugavatar, Gunavatar all coming, that I already discussed. So, out of these three Purushatraya, third Purushavatar, three Gunavatar we are going to discuss. Anta Swayam Prabhu Shangsho, Swayam Prabhu, Prabhur Shangsho Garbhodasai Pradyunno, from there Charachar Vishwer Palon Srijan Sanghar Nimitta Avirbhuto, to take charge of Srishti Sriti and Pralay. Three demigod, three Vishnu, not demigod actually, Brahma, Vishnu, Brahma, O Rudra, three avatars. In Bhagavad Mahapuran, first canto, Trayavingshati Sloke, in 23rd Trayavingshati. That is written, Jadapi, though this Khirogosai Mahavishnu is the maintaining the stability of this creation, but for maintenance and Sanghar Nimitto Satarajo Tamagun Prakritir Gunotraye Yukto Prithak Prithak Tadigo Dishtan Hoya Athat, though one and the same Tattva, but still for creation, maintenance and destruction, Satarajotama Guna Adhishtati in the form of three Adhishtati Devata, Satarajotamo, Hari, Birinchi, Har Haro. Hari, Birinchi, Haro. Haridhi Nirguna Sakshat Purusha Prakriti Para Sa Sarvadik Upadeshta Tang Bhajana Nirbudha Bhavet. Yastu Narayanam Devam Brahmo Rudradi Daivatai. What did Ekagro Manasaswapi Vishnu Jastu Narayanam Devam Brahmo Rudradi Daivatoi Samattena Viksheta Sapasandi Bhavet Dhruvam Iti Cha Sritva Balavatva Sri Vishnu Angshasya Siddhattasya Avatarantar Gani Aptar Antar Ganito Tatsya. So in the first canto we already discussed how ХариКатха in first canto Traivingsha Sloke, first Manuskandi Traivingsha Sloke Tadapi. So, though we know Garbhodasai Mahavishnu, Ditiya Purushavatar, is the going to give the stability of this creation, but still Palan to take care, and to Sangha destruction, So three Gunavatar appear. Sato Rajo Tamo. Sato is Vishnu, Rajo is Brahma, and Hari, Birinchi, and Haro is Tamagun, Adhishatri Devata. Here one thing very important, though Sattvagun, Adhishatri Devata is Vishnu, but still there is no connection of Mahavishnu, no touch with Maya. Be careful. Though he is doing everything, but still is untouched by Maya. Not at all possible. So, Birinchi Hari, Birinchi Haro. Different three forms coming out to take care of this universe. And Jivet Dharma Artha Kam Mokkho. One sloka Bhagavatam there. Yatru sarga visargasya sthanam pasanamutayo mannantareshanu katha virod nirodha muktirasrayaha. This all, So, for Jiva, Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha, or Bhakti Roop, Shubha Phal, one can get from Sri Hari. But Rajo or Tamagun Adhishatri Brahma Ruddhaitu Sampanna Hayana. Dharma, Artha, Kam, Moksha, or Bhakti, Phal, all coming from Vishnu, Mahavishnu, Vishnu, who is coming Gunavata, Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh. This is not coming from Brahma, not coming from Brahma or Rudra. So it cannot be completed by the help of. But Sthulo Charachar Nimitto Gunavatara Usabha to maintain this material world, but to maintain this material world scientifically, Sthulo Characha Srishti Nimitto Gunavatar is very important to maintain this Sthulo Charachar Vishnu. This Gunatrayan Madhye, out of these three Gunavatar, Rajogun Avatar, Brahma getting inspiration to create air sanghar, destruction is Sankar. Tamaguna Satidvata Paranimittos. This way, Satogun Avatar Palankara Vishnu is himself. Satogun Avatar Palankarta Vishnu himself, according to above discussion. Vishnu Purvakto. So, three avatars they are taking, Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesha. Shatogun Palankata, that Vishnu is taking the charge of Shatogun, maintenance. Shatogun. And Shankar going to take charge of Tamagun. But Satogun Avata Palankarta Vishnu Purvakta Anuyuddha. That Satogun, now it is written, Baldev Vidya was writing, that Satogun Avatar Palankarta Vishnu, what he told before, Aniruddha Vishnu, Aniruddha Kotityo Purush, is same. Try to understand. Satorajatamo, three Gunavatar coming, but what is Sato, Vishnu, Brahma, Vishnu, Sanskar, that Vishnu, Saptagun Avatar Palankarta, who is Paramatma inside everybody, is Aniruddha Vishnu, Aniruddha Akkha Vishnu, he himself coming in this form. Vishnu, to maintain Satogun. And other Rajogun Avatar Brahma going to create, and Tamagun Avatar Sanghar, destruction. So, Sattaha, Rajaha, and Tama, prakriti, nature of Gunotraya Gunamatare Niyamadhin. Shankar Bhagavan in charge of Tamagun, Brahma is in charge of Satogun, Rajagun, and Vishnu is in charge of Satogun. Though we say Satogun in charge is Vishnu, but be careful, this material Sato not going to touch even him. So now we are going to touch Vishnu not at all going to be touched by Maya. Because Bhagavan is Sattva Sankalpa. Whatever he make determination, that can be done immediately. Sattva Sankalpa Bhagavan. So, anyhow, Vishnu is not at all in contact with Maya. Though indirectly he is doing everything. Whereas it is written that from long distance, Ditya Garbhoda Gosai, Karuna Navasai, from long distance looking at Prakriti. No question of any touch, no directly, no touch, nothing. So, in Bhagavad first canto, we know that our Vasudev apashyat purusham purnam mayancha tadavasrayam bhakti yogena manasi pranihityamare apashyat purusham purnam mayancha tadavasrayam. So, Maya cannot come in front of that Purush. So how Maya can touch? Even cannot come. So, that answer Baladev Vidya was in giving, Sataraja Tamo Thin, all are under the control of Ishwar. But purposely, to control, are Vishnu, Brahma, Shiv, Purushottaya, that three qualities are given respectively. Vishnu, Satogun in charge, Brahma, Rajagun and Tamagun. But still, ultimate control is in the hand of Vishnu. That Vishnu, which is Gunavatar, who is coming from Aniruddha Vishnu, all same. All same. So, even Mayadevi cannot come in front of, Mayadevi even cannot come from Vishnu. Bhakti yogena manasi Bhakti yogena manasi pranihit Bhakti yogena manasi pranihite amale apashyat purusham purnam mayancha tadavasrayam jaya sanmahitam jivaha atmanam trigunatmakam. That already written, first canto. So anyway, Rajagun need. If there are no Rajaguns, creation cannot be done. So, Sattvagun, Yajnapal-data, Muktidata, Sarvesham Vishnureva na Sansayo, Mukti Pradata, Sarvesham Vishnureva na Sansayo, are Jaggo by Vishnu, Arthat Jagga means Vishnu. So, to maintain perfectly, it is need, that's why Srishti Sthiti or Pralaya, this kind of maintenance done by, arrangement done by Bhagavan. So the third Purusha, the third of the three forms is described from the verse of the second canto, beginning eh, Kesit Seva. In the second chapter of the second canto, Srimad Bhagavatam, Sukadeva Goswami briefly describes how to meditate on the super soul present in one's own heart, inside Kesit Seva, this sloka. Atho Gunavatar already, text 16, Gunavatarahas, Gunavataraha Tatratho Kathanti Purushadiha Vishnur Brahma cha Rudras cha Sthiti Sargadi Karmane. Next, the Gunavataras, what I already Yogo Niyomoka Taya Yogo Niyamakotaya Gunai Shambandamuchati Ataha Satvair Jujjati Tatro Sangsha Parasacha. Next, the Gunavataras, the Gunas incarnation are said to appear from the Purusha as Vishnu, Brahma and Rudra, for the purpose of maintenance, creation and destruction respectively. Vishnu can give mukti. Nobody can give mukti. Only mukti pradata sarvesham Vishnureva na sansayo. Already speaking. Follow. So, Brahma, Vishnu, Ishvara Rupini Trini. In Vaman Puran it is written, Brahma, Vishnu, Ishwarupani Trini Vishnur Mahatmanaha. Brahmani, Brahmasarupa, Sa Sivarupa, Sive Sthitaha, Prithag Eva Sthito Devo Vishnu Rupi Janardana. So, in Prathama, first, Shatto Rajastameti Prakritir Gunastre Yuktaha Para Purusha Eko Ihaswadhatti Sthitadayi Hari Birinchi Hareti Sangha. Shreyangshi Statro Kholu Sattanun Sattottanor Ninam Shu. So Brahma, first of all, going to speak about Brahma. Speak about Brahma. Hiranyagarbho Shukshma Atro Sthulo Vairaja Sangakaha Bhogayu Srishtvaye Chavut Padmo Bhuritvi Sadidha Vairajo Eva Prayaha Sat Sargadi Artham Chaturmukha Kadachit Bhagavan Vishnur Brahmasano Srijati Shyam. It is stated in the first canto, the transcendental personality of Godhead is indirectly associated with the three modes of material nature that I already discussed. So, Sattva, Rajas, Tamo, Brahma, Vishnu, Satyam, Rajas, Tamo, Iti, the sloka we read. We read already, no? Sattva, Rajas, Tamo, Iti, Prakritir, Gunaste, Yuktaha, Paro Purusha, Paro Purusha, Eko, Ihaswadhatti, Sthittvadayi, Hari Virinchi, Hareti Sangya, Shriyamsi Tatro Kholu, Shattano, Shattanurni Namsu, Itani. As is stated, the transcendental personality of Godhead is indirectly associated with the three modes of material nature, namely passion, Rajo, Sattva and Tamo. And just for the maintenance and just for the material world's creation, maintenance and destruction. For maintenance Vishnu, for creation Brahma, empowered, getting this kind of, and destruction Vishnu, Shiva. He accepts Bhagavan purposely. For these three purposes, Bhagavan himself, he accepts the three qualities from form, three qualitative form of Brahma, Vishnu and Shiva, respectively. Of these three, all human beings can derive ultimate benefit from Vishnu, the form of the quality of goodness. The sloka speaking, Shattu Rajastama iti prakritir gunastre yuktaha paraha purusho eko yaswadhatti sthittvadayi hari virinchi hariti sangya shriyangsi tatru khalu shattanor. So, the transcendental personality of Godhead is indirectly associated with the three modes of material nature, namely Rajo, Sattva and Tamo. And just for the material world's creation of this material world, and for the maintenance, and also for destruction, they are taking three different murti. He accepts, Bhagavan himself accepting these three qualitative forms of, like Brahma, Vishnu, Shiva, respectively. Of those, out of these three, Jivatma, we can get benefit from Vishnu, not from the other two. From Vishnu, not from the other two, is problem. Tatro Kari, this transcendental personality of Godhead, Garbhodaya Vishnu, and who explains himself separately as each of three guna avatars, the three-fold gunas of human life. One is, Sattva, busy with dharma, etc. And Raja is creative energy, passionate, and sense of gratification, etc. And liberation. And the third is sense gratification and liberation, etc. So it is written, Tatra Karika, Yogo Niyamakattaya Gunais Sambandho Uchyate Ataha Satvair Na Jujyate Tatro Shangsho Parashaja. Yogo Niyamakada. Yogo niyamakataya gunai sambandha uchyate ataha sa tvairna yujyeto tatro shansha parasya. So, Sato, Rajo, Tama, Gun, three modes of nature, Gunatraya, Gunavatara. So, Vishnu, Brahma, Shiva, appearing, Vishnu, Brahma, Shiva, in three different forms, Vishnu, Brahma or Shiva, in three different forms, Ditya Purush, Niyamak, controller, all from him, Ditya Purush. Ditya Purush, Garbhodasai is the controller. I mean, from him, Vishnu, Brahma or Shiva coming. Avirbhuto, Ditya Purush Niyamak, and Brahmadi Gun Avatarat Tray Gun Sagal Ke Jiva Purush. So, according to the controlling of that Ditya Purush, Brahma Adi Gunavatar Gunatray Sakal or Jivavi, the way he is maintaining, I mean, control that way. Vishnu, out of his determination, can do everything. Vishnu Sastasam Kalpamatre Satyagunir Upakarak. So, anyhow, Vishnu not in touch with the three qualities, though externally taking care of this Satagun, but still he is known as Nirgun. Harirhi Nirguno Shakshat Purushaha Prakriti Parehe. Harirhi Nirguno Shakshat Purushaha Prakriti Parehe Sa Sarvadrik Upradashta Tang Vajano Nirguno Bhavet. So, Vishnu not going to be involved in it. Brahma, Shiva, though Shankar Bhagavan taking control of that Rajagun, and Brahma going to take control of Rajagun, Tamagun, Shankar Bhagavan going to take care of this Tamagun, Brahma going to take care of Rajagun, but Vishnu anyway not going to attach. Now some question can come, how it is possible, yadi, if somebody is speaking Param Purush, how going to maintain Yoga Sambandho, how going to maintain, whereas he is not untouched. I already told, Maya cannot come in front of Vishnu. About our Vyasadev, it is written, Vyasadev I already told, in Vyasadev, the Apashyat Purusham Purnam Mayancha Tadavasrayam. He cannot come in front of Vishnu, backside. So now, if it is so, how it is possible that Bhagavan, it is under the control of Bhagavan, whereas it not nothing going to touch him? In answer speaking, Sato, Rajo, Tamo, these three gunas are under the control of Bhagavan, ultimate control, are Vishnu, Brahma, Shiva, Purushottaya, Gunata, Niyambak, Sato, Rajo, Tamo, Gun, Samo, Niyam means to be controlled by Ishwar, are to be controlled, whole, as a whole. And Vishnu, Brahma, Shiva, Purushottaya, respective gun going to be controlled by them, respectively. And the way they are maintaining, this way, Gunamaya Jagat are going to be maintained. Okay. Purushatrayer Madhya Swayam Prabhu Swangsha Mahavishnu not going to touch. Garbhodakasha Vishnu also not touch. Jagadish. So first of all, by applying the force, Srishtikaja and Rajagun, by applying Rajagun, first of all, Brahma taking birth, and by the help of that Rajagun, Brahma going to create, and Satagun going to give the result of stability, Yagya Phaldata Vishnu, all results can be given by Vishnu, Karma Phal, Karmanni Vadhikarasti Ma Phaleshu Kadachano. Fall, result given by Vishnu. So, Dvija Dharma Adi, actually Vishnu going to maintain this, and for destruction, Rudra coming and maintaining this. This way, to maintain all these jivas continuously, creation, stability, and destruction going on. Prajakana Nimitta Patham Purus already. This Bhajaganan, from whom all this repeated creation and stability and destruction going to happen. There is Patham Purush, Navajugendra Annatamo, Dravir, Jogendra Bhakye, we can know that Mul Sarupir Avasthanantare Sthitike Sangsha bala hai. Marmartho, the inner meaning is that Bhagavan, out of his own desire, going to purposely accept Rajagun and taking the form of Brahma, out of his own desire, accepting the Tamagun, then taking the form of Rudra, just like Bhagavan, out of his personal desire, Pashandu Dharma, like out of his own desire, Bhagavan can take the form of Buddha or Rishabh, everything, Pashandu Dharma, all coming from, because Advaita Tattva, everything coming from Bhagavan. Though Prabhupada told it is the Avesha Avatar, Angsha, everything, but still we cannot follow. Surely we cannot follow Rishabh Avatar, Parshuram, Buddha Dev, no. They are going, because in this material world, different kind of, taste, they are in different kind of people. So for them also something should be there. So Bhagavan purposely going to accept this Pashanda Dharma, Buddha Dev, and Kutsit Kadacha Segara Rishabh Dev, and this way, but still this Pashanda Dharma or Kadachar, useless Acharan, not going to touch him. He is going to exhibit. He is going to exhibit this kind of thing, but ultimately not going to touch him. It's for different kind of people. Some groups are there, they need this kind of guidance. Yet another groups are there, for them this kind of guiding needed. That's why he is doing. Actually, though Bhagavan going to express this kind of Pasanda Dharma, everything, Parshuram going to express this, Rishabdev going to express this, but still not going to touch. Not going to touch him. Though Rishabdev and Buddha, all they are Parameshwar, but still, we are not going to follow them. We cannot get mokshala from them. Because in Harivangsha, Mahadev already said that Vishnu is the original reason of Mukti. Vishnu Reva, no sansaya. Mukti Data, Mukti Pradata Sarvesham, Vishnu Reva, no sansayo. So, all absolute benefit we can get from Vishnu, though other jivas, those who are in middle condition, not elevated or very low condition, so according to their status they need some help. So accordingly, Bhagavan going to take this kind of form to help them. So, because Vishnu with the determination can do everything. Sattva-guna niyama Vishnu hita manajosu kalyan. In Vaman Puran also it is written, Parameshwar, Vishnu, Sri Vishnu, Brahma, Sri. Three different kind of forms are there of Bhagavan. Out of that, in Brahma, Brahmarup, in Shiva, Shivarup, Avasthan dekha jai. But Leela Vilasi Vishnu Janardhan, though in series we can count in one series, but still in Leela Vilas Vishnu is totally separated from them. Totally separated. So, by following Rajotamo, nobody can meet with Brahma. They cannot get Brahma Sakshatkar, is not possible for them. Not at all. Not at all possible for them. So, the association, maintenance, here it means to a slight connection with the modes of the nature as their controller, not going to contaminate their heart. Brahma, if we say Sankar is contaminated, we cannot say. Externally they are controlling, like one man who is giving service in police station, but he is very nice Vaishnava, but so he need to take this kind of attirement or police dress, go there, he have to behave also a little bit that way. So similarly, the association maintained here, the association, this word here mentioned, that doesn't mean they are going to contaminate it. Refers to a connection with the modes of nature as their controller. Thus, the particular guna, avatara, who is Shamsa of the Supreme Lord doesn't actually contact material modes directly. How can Supreme Person have a connection with the modes of material nature? That I already discussed. Indeed, according to the Srimad Bhagavatam 2.7.47, just the opposite is the case. Maya cannot touch them. Yes, this is true. But as explained here, a yoga or connection of the Supreme Lord with the material modes is not like that of the finite living beings, who become entangled when they consort with this tree. Like in material world, if somebody going to take the association Rajogun, he can be influenced by Rajogun and fall down. But about them, this is not applicable. They are taking care of their Rajogun, Tamagun, Brahma, Sankar, but actually they are not getting it. They are not going to be fall down. It is the arrangement of Bhagavan anyway. So tomorrow I can discuss all about all analytically, because this kind of it is Siddhanta Vicharna, so it seems very critical. One by one, with analytically we will have to discuss, otherwise we cannot make any head and tail. So today I am going to stop here, excuse me. Evam janam nipatitam prabhavahi kupe kama vikama manuya prapatano prasangyat kritvatma shvata surasina bhagavan grihitaha So aham katham nu visrijye tava bhitva sevam vancha kalpadurvasya kripasindu patitanam pavane vaishnavyo namo namah.